The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. Y'all, I don't know what it is, but it's hella hot in my room, and I shouldn't have to turn on the AC because it wasn't like a hot day, but it's hella hot. I had to turn on the light. I actually, you know how I have the lights going? I actually turned on the white light, so that's why you can see me so good. But what's up, everybody? How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling? Hopefully y'all doing good. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, Twitter, and of course, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2, with your boy AT2. How everybody doing? Let me say what's up to the people. Shout out to Vegas Girl. Shout out to Wendy Lucas. Shout out to all my moderators, because like I said, they work for free. You know, this is a small budget. When I get to the big budget, you know, everybody, actually, I'm going to fire them all. They're going to get a severance package. But, but don't tell my moderators that. Anyway, what's up, Sherry D? What's up, Robin's Nest? What's up, Sunkiss? Thank you for coming. Of course, Wendy Lucas, Chastity, thank you for coming. Beauty for Ashes. Shout out to all my members too, by the way. Shout out to Doris. I see Casey up in the building. Who else we got up in here? Okay. I see y'all filing in. All right. What's up, Do Good? Thank you for coming. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. So first of all, let's talk about me. Like me. I have reached 23,000 subscribers. Thank you to me. Pat on the back. Thank you. But more importantly, thank you to all of you, because it's you guys that got me to that point, and I couldn't have done any of this without y'all. So I really appreciate it. What's up, Kay? I really appreciate y'all, because I couldn't do this without y'all. So I really appreciate how y'all have been rocking with me, even during the hard times. You know, you guys have been rocking with me. There's been people that have faltered and went to other sides and switched stuff and flipped it and reversed it, but y'all stayed true to y'all motherfucking selves, and y'all stayed true to AT2. So I will always appreciate y'all. What's up? Just curious. What's up, Patrice? A lot of people will say, I don't know how AT2 got all these subscribers. AT2 ain't making no money. He ain't getting no views. He ain't getting this. He ain't getting that. Okay, you win. You know, whatever you say about me, you win. I don't care to go back and forth with these people. A lot of times, as you guys go along your YouTube journey, like, there are things that I will respond to if I feel like it's weighing on my heart and my spirit. But other things, I'm like, whatever. I don't care. And I feel like this is another special milestone, because this is my 1,000th 1000 1,000th video. So congratulations to you guys, because y'all the ones that kept me going, kept me creating more videos and wanted to entertain y'all. So I appreciate y'all. I really do. I just found you. I'm 67. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Kathy. And you know what I like? I like that my audience is so diverse too. My racial, ethnicity, religion, age, you know, my audience is so diverse. Like, that's why you can't really put me into a box, because I cover everything. It's different when, and I hate when people start talking loud. Right. You're right. I should avoid the haters. You're right. Definitely. But sometimes I got to be a little petty. That's why we terrorize. And we will terrorize, you know, once we get because I did say every 1,000 we'll terrorize. We'll do that later, but I kind of wanted to save that for a weekend show. But without further ado, before we get into the topic, let's take a shot, y'all. And yes, this is Henny that was left over from the party. So yeah. Yo, they don't make this shit easy to open either, y'all. I know some of y'all in bed right now because y'all on the East Coast, but if y'all feel free to take a shot, get you a glass of wine, you know, go ahead and do the damn thing. Oh, and also, if you'd like to support the channel, make sure you send a super chat, super sticker, send a Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. You see it down at the bottom. All right, all right. Go ahead and get this. Pull it up, pull it up. Ooh, you hear that? You hear that? Hold on, hold on. Yes, Jesus drank wine. Right. Hold on, let me do that one more time. Hold on, let me do it one more time. Oh, I didn't. It's only when you first open it make that boop, you know. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. Pull it up, pull it up. Let me not spill this. Watch us spill this, y'all. Okay. I don't want to do like a big ass glass. I'll just do like a half shot. Because this glass is pretty big, as I was saying, busy. It's pretty big, so I don't want to. I ain't trying to get faded like that. Nah. Oh, I ain't even got a chaser, y'all. Yo, Stephanie, you did not have to do that, but thank you for doing it. I appreciate that. Ushers, please close the doors and bring the offering. Right. Lock the doors. My moderators, aka my ushers, I need y'all to go ahead and lock that door until we at least make 1,000. Until we make 1,000 plus, we locking the doors. Y'all chained up in here now. Thank you, Stephanie. And while I go ahead and pour me up a chaser, I'm gonna go ahead and play a commercial for you guys. Thank you.
Cups, it's not. We're not gonna do it. Cups, I sent you a message. Cups, I sent you a message in my. I sent you a message in the DM. I'm not going to do it. You're sitting up here laughing about some what you need $25,000 for, sis. Me and you was behind the scenes trying to make things a reality. We were supposed to have been helping the community. We were supposed to have been building women up. You're not on that, and it stops here. 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 It stops here.
Yo, that commercial is never gonna get old. It's never gonna get tired. I'm gonna play that until the day you know what. Anyway, let's go ahead and take this shot before we get into our topic, y'all. All right. So cheers to my 1,000th video, and we're gonna have thousands of more. What's up, Debbie? What's up, Aaron? We're gonna have thousands of more videos. Shout out to all the 23,000 subscribers that I done gained during this time. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be at this point. I wouldn't be able to make a living because let me tell you, making $33.23 every month, it's very depressing. But I would rather do this than go work for the man. So cheers to all of y'all. Thank y'all. Bottoms up. Let's be clear. Y'all ready? Whew. Whew. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that. And shout out to everybody that just came in. Also, shout out to everybody in the bushes. Wink, wink. It stops here. What's up here? How you doing? Hope you're doing all right. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into it. So Tiffany Haddish had met up with TMZ, and unfortunately, I can't play you the video because you know TMZ will strike your video. So somebody met up with her and they were like, "Oh, you think you'll be okay? You know, will your career recover?" I'm paraphrasing. And she was all like, "No, you know, my career is over. My shows are getting canceled. I haven't booked anything." And so she believes her career is over. Now, I know last night we were talking about the whole cancel culture and stuff like that. Um, it's one thing because I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it, y'all. Sometimes your talent overrides any evil that you have done. Am I lying? Put a one in the chat if you agree with me. Sometimes your talent overrides any evil that you have done. And she hasn't done the worst. Let me paraphrase that. She hasn't done the worst. However, it was very disturbing. But sometimes your talent overtakes what you did. So I think that if she works on her material, work on being funny, I definitely do think that she will have a comeback. I don't think her career is necessarily over. I think she just need to work on her material, all that stuff. You know what I mean? Right, Casey. Tiffany, please. She playing every verse like, oh, you know what? A black cover boy. I'm glad you said something because I was thinking this too. You know, Tiffany is kind of sarcastic in her interviews and like her stuff. You know, she'll be hella sarcastic. Possibly she was being sarcastic and she does have something lined up because remember she's supposed to play Flojo, you know, the Olympic gold medalist. She's supposed to play Flojo. So I don't know if that's still in the works or that's going to be canceled now, but she could possibly be just she's very sarcastic, just like when she was talking about the girl on the when the girl said your costume, and she was like, "This is not a costume, this is custom, this is Versace." And she's always so I don't know the right word, but she'll play around and shit like that, so you never know. What her friend Jason Lee can't help her, but let's be clear, she ain't. And by the way, I want to say shout out to Misbehaving and shout out to Shay B. Thank you guys for the cash apps. I do appreciate those. No, her career is over. She's not that funny. Okay, so most of y'all like she ain't that funny. That's why she ain't gonna have a career. Okay, that's fair. People have short-term memory. Exactly. And that's what I was saying. People have short-term memory. And then the victims had came out and made a statement all like, "Oh, everything's good," and stuff like that. Once the other side kind of gives their statement that everything has been resolved and everything's good, that almost gives like the public like, okay, we can move on from this. So they did the damage control for them, you know. What's up, Carolyn? Thank you for coming. Yeah, I think she was being overly dramatic. It's over. Right. I do think, yeah, now that you mentioned that, I'm glad you brought that up. I think she's being over dramatic. But I thought Jason the Flea. Let's talk about Jason. You know, Jason did a lot. I don't know. I don't think Tiffany told him to say anything, but Jason feels like he runs Hollywood and he doesn't. Let's talk about it. He feels like he runs Hollywood and he doesn't. Well, I don't know if it's sarcasm and she's the right thing for she's doing the right thing for PR. Right, Stephanie, right. But I definitely think that Jason should not have intervened or said anything. If he didn't want to report on it on his not on his channel, but on Hollywood Unlocked, he shouldn't have said shit, period. And him jumping into the ring and talking shit, and especially about the mom, who, again, the mom was not suing. It was the daughter and the son, or the daughter representing the son. Oh, not Natalie Nunn. Right. And people do have that mentality like they think they run a city. Trust me, the people that run the city, the drug dealers, the politicians, and the cops, that's who run the city. Let me repeat that. Anybody who runs a city, the drug dealers, the cops, and the politicians, that's who run the city. Nobody else runs the city. Kanye is a perfect example. He basically gave Trump a lap dance. Not a lap dance. Right, they do. And there's a little misogynistic in there too. I'm glad you did bring that up, Sherry, because remember, some of y'all might not know her, but I know her. Chrisette Michelle. She performed at the inauguration and she was canceled. She was dragged. But then Kanye was openly wearing the red MAGA hat and stuff like that. And he wasn't canceled. So it was crazy how a woman who didn't even vote for this man just performed at the inauguration and then she was canceled. We gonna do a deep dive on that shit because that was some bullshit. Anyway, so back to Jason Lee, aka Sarah Lee. And this whole Tiffany, and this kind of circles back to the point of the show. This kind of circles back to the whole issue with Armon because he felt like Armon shouldn't have said anything. Armon was his friend, which was just crazy to me. Because Armon, as I understand, Armon is not under a contract. He doesn't work for Jason Lee. Jason Lee put him on his show a couple of times, but that don't mean you own somebody. Just because I was on your show a couple of times don't mean you own me. So with that being said, Armon doesn't owe Tiffany Haddish and he doesn't owe now. Granted, we don't know their personal relationship. Now, if he'd been having conversation with Tiffany Haddish or Jason Lee about the situation and then he went on to talk about it, then that should have been said. But that wasn't said. So he has the right to speak his mind. He's a blogger. What do you think he's supposed to do? And I'm pretty sure if there's some news out there about Jason Lee, Armon was going to talk about it. Now, do I choose not to report on my friends? Yes. Sometimes I'll be all like, oh, that's my friend. I'm not going to report on it because because I know my opinion is going to be biased. Sometimes I will, just like when I called out All About the Tea, aka Monica, aka Kenyana, aka Kenya Harrison. When I called her out, I did that because that was a little revenge, but I was also defending my friend. And also shout out to Sherelle's World. Happy birthday. Today is her birthday. If you guys can put happy birthday in the chat, that would be greatly appreciated. But if there's a conflict of interest, you should stay away from it. I definitely do agree with that. But if they don't have any kind of contractual agreement, then it's fair game. It's in the news. It's trending. Why would he miss out on that money? Don't miss out on that money. Hell no. Jason was just mad in general, lashing out at like Nikki. Okay, you think he was on his period, Ocean? That's what it was? He was bleeding. He was bleeding and he was on his period, and that's why he wanted to say whatever he had to say. Okay, I got it. I don't care what their relationship was or wasn't. Oh, I can read it here. Duh. Was or wasn't. Wrong should be called out. Right, exactly. The old black keep it in the family business. Exactly. It did seem like that. Keep it in the family. Oh, don't say nothing. And you still got the uncle at the barbecue and that's what it sounds like. Keep your mouth shut. Don't say shit. If you want to ride with us, you'll keep your mouth shut. That's what it seemed like. Shut up. That's basically what Jason Lee said. And so Jason Lee, he did his rant, talked about, I brought you to the table, these YouTubers, how dare you go live at the same time? You got 4,000 people in your chat. I got 4,000. We're going to have more than you. All that little dog whistle shit that he was doing. Hey Mary, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. All right, y'all. Since we got another super chat, we're gonna play a commercial and we'll be right back.
Girl, he was supposed to go get him a lawyer. Instead, he was at the buffet eating crab legs, sucking on crab legs. Girl, he was over there just cracking them crab legs and sucking on them and eating them. Girl, he didn't go get him a lawyer. He was at the buffet eating the crab legs. Girl, oh girl, you know I got the receipts, girl.
Right, you guys are definitely right. Right, it did sound like a pissing contest, definitely. Hashtag crab legs and anyway, moving on. So with this situation, I was thinking that Jason quite possibly could be jealous. And here's a couple of things. And I said it happened after the Kanye photo. I think that Jason Lee, Jason Lee did an interview with Kanye at the end of the day. So, I mean, he does kind of have like a one up, but his interview didn't get 1 million views with Kanye. I don't think it did. Hold on. Let's check. We should definitely check our sources. Oh, you say he's losing a lot of credibility. Right. Just like when he said, and he still feel vindicated that he said the queen was dead, but she died like months later after. I mean, here we go. Let's talk about it. Because there was a video predicting that Kevin Samuels would pass away like a year ago before Kevin Samuels actually passed away. So does that person get credit for saying that somebody was? I mean, we all are going to eventually pass away. Let's be honest about it. I could say that about anybody, but that doesn't mean I predicted that they passed away because they did. Yeah, eventually you will. We all will. It's stupid, you know? Now ask them like and the FDA, by the way, thank you, Wanda, for bringing that up. The FDA said, don't do that shit. Don't mix the NyQuil. Who mixed NyQuil with chicken? Like, what dumbass said that was okay? Jason Lee, Kanye West interview. Okay, I'm looking it up right now. Honestly, Armon is on the rise. The potential check. Yeah, rightfully so. He is. You know, he is on the rise. And like I said, it's about likability. When you have somebody that's actually likable, they will always come out on top because Jason Lee is not really likable. Let's just put that out there. And he's proud to not be likable, you know? Thank you. I appreciate that, Allison. She goes back all the way to Snapchat when I was on Snapchat and trying to do this whole influencer social media thing. So I appreciate you the most. And thank you so much for coming. This comment really means a lot to me from the people that have been there from like the way, way back. So thank you. So I just looked at the Kanye West interview. It has 919,000. 919K. So it did not hit 1 million. You would think with a Kanye interview, it would have hit 1 million. Now 909, you know, that's still a big, but shit, that's more than me. You know, if we're going to be clear, we got to be clear. That's more than me. However, you would think with somebody with status, somebody like that, you would hit 1 million views. Am I lying? Am I lying? It's that it's pretty much dead, but it's still alive, y'all. Oh yeah, and make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already done that. Very much appreciated, but make sure y'all get them likes up. But anyway, someone with that kind of stature, you would think they would easily hit 1 million. Am I lying? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. If you were Jason Lee and you got a Kanye West interview, don't you think that you would have hit 1 million? Easily. If I had Kanye West, I definitely know I would hit 1 million views. I'm just saying. Thank you. The comments came in a little, I forgot there's like a 10-second delay. But yeah, you would think he would have hit 1 million views and he didn't. I think his pride is a little hurt. Somebody who has less subscribers than you, have more people in their chat. They went and mind you, and I'm not even like, I don't hate Armon, but I'm not even like the biggest Armon fan. Like, I'll be honest, I don't watch him every day and stuff like that. It's like here and there, just like all YouTubers. But Armon did not go live at the same time as Jason Lee. Jason Lee was trying to put misinformation out there. He did not go live at the same time. Armon's show kind of went like a longer, you know, Armon goes on for like about an hour or so. It went like over and like it ended like 10 minutes into Jason's show. Armon was not trying to compete with him. Armon was not trying to do anything. And Jason Lee totally just shut him down and just basically shitted on him. Exactly. And I didn't like how he was trying to down YouTubers. Like, oh, YouTubers don't know how to do interviews. Now, some of the YouTubers, they don't know how to do interviews. I will agree. I will partially agree with that. But you can't put us all and say, you can't put us all and say, we don't know how to do interviews. We don't know how to do this. We don't know. Like, you're the one on YouTube. Here's the thing. I don't like these celebrities or these I don't know if you would call him a celebrity, but I don't like when these people try to do the whole clout chasing shit, right? And be all like, oh, I don't really talk, YouTubers. Oh, YouTubers. But your ass is sitting here on YouTube. Remember when the panoramic happened and y'all wasn't getting no more jobs? Y'all weren't getting booked. Y'all definitely brought y'all asses over to the YouTube. Y'all even was on Facebook. Y'all went on Instagram. Y'all hustled like everybody else doing the panorama. So for you to shit on a YouTuber and you sitting on YouTube, now mind you, you can talk shit about a YouTuber all day long. Some of them be out of pocket. That's fine. But you're not going to shit on YouTubers when you on YouTube. Y'all, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Right. You can't talk about a YouTuber and you on YouTube. That's an oxymoron, He came to give content. Look what the story is. Not exactly. I don't feel bad for Armon. Oh, damn. Okay. I don't feel bad for Armon. You knew how Jason Lee was, and so y'all think that he should have definitely knew the way Jason Lee was going to be. I partially agree with that because I'll tell you guys this, and this is just coming from a perspective because I do the YouTube thing. Sometimes you think that when you have a YouTuber, it can work two ways, right? It can work two ways. Sometimes when you have a YouTuber, you think like, oh, they're entertaining, they're doing entertainment. So you feel like the persona that they play on YouTube, even though it's not TV, the persona that they play on YouTube, you think that, oh, it's they're just playing an image or whatever, and they're a real person. However, sometimes they really are that asshole that they portray to be on camera. You got to remember that. Sometimes they are the asshole. Sometimes they don't separate the two. They're not two people. Me, myself, I do say like this is entertainment and stuff like that. However, I am presenting me. I'm not giving you guys a facade or anything like that. I'm giving you me. So technically AT2 is my name. You know what I mean? So you guys already know my legal name, right? Let's be honest. But technically AT2 is my name. So I am giving you me. It's not a fake name. It's really who I am. It's really my name. So you guys know who I am. And I give you guys me every time I come on camera. He did. Oh, did he say he was parted with? No. I don't think he did, Madison. I don't think he parted ways with Kanye. I think he's still like his. I honestly don't remember what Jason Lee job was. My name Beyonce. Armon probably allegedly knew how Jason was, but decided to still do business. Exactly. That's another thing. Thank you, Black Cover Boy. It could have been a business. And I think that's why Armon's response was kind of like nonchalant. I did listen to like the first 15 minutes of his station head. It was very nonchalant. It was very like, oh, well, nobody texts me. Nobody unfollowed me. Everybody's still following me. Nobody called me, blah, blah, blah. So he said, if you didn't say my name, I'm not answering. And that's smart. That is very smart because Armon is looking good. He's in the clear. Jason Lee is the one that looks like the hater. Jason Lee looks like the one that's very salty. Jason Lee looks like the one that's old. Jason Lee looks like the one that's bitter. On Station Head, I'm sorry, Tootie, it was on Station Head where he didn't say names, but he said, oh, well, nobody said my name, so I'm not going to say nothing, blah, blah, blah. Jason Lee has 327,000 subscribers, and Tasha K has 1 milli subscribers. I'm just saying Jason Lee is off the chain. Right. And you would just think that with all the clout, all that stuff, he would have a bigger number. You know, he would have a bigger number. But sometimes it's not even all about the numbers. It's about the content. And I think when you give out shit, then you get back shit. I'm going to repeat that. When you give out shit, you get back shit. So I always want to tie this into myself, as I usually do. There was a YouTuber. There's a lot of YouTubers. Hold on, where's my microphone at? Because we need to talk our shit real quick. Let me unplug it. Hello? Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Okay, let me turn up the volume. Okay, hello, hello, hello. Okay, so let me talk my ish real quick. So there was a YouTuber, and he still possibly could be very jealous of me. I'm not sure, but it is what it is. And I have no beef. If he wants to have a conversation with me, he can definitely have a conversation with me. But this YouTuber, and I'm not going to say any names because I don't want other people to be involved in it, but I'll say, what's the name? Okay, what's that one subject in class that you have that's the definition is the study of the earth. The definition is the study of the earth. This is who I'm talking about. Wink, wink. Anyway. So this YouTuber didn't like the connections I had. They didn't like that I was associated with this person and that person. They were very just angry with me, and I did nothing but show them love. I shouted them out on my channel, and he just literally had like this hard on for me. And I'm just all like, damn, you know, AT2 is sexy, believe it or not. I know I'm fat, you know, taco meat and all and everything, but you know, I'm sexy. Like everybody want to fuck AT2. I know it's a little cocky, but everybody wants to. So anyway, let's move on. So people are this person. I had a conversation on the phone with them. They were all like, oh, well, I thought you were throwing a little shade, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no. I wasn't doing that. And I wasn't. And I didn't know they had a problem, but they constantly were doing videos and shit like that. And I was all like, why are you doing that? So I had a conversation. We squashed everything. And then just a couple of weeks later, they were doing the same shit. And I was like, well, damn, like, what the happened? Like, you doing it again? So, of course, I was doing my little shots too. And I was throwing shots back. And then it got to the point where I was like, you know what? It's not going to do me any justice talking about this person or going back and forth with them. I just got to let them be. So that's what I did. And then one of my moderators, and they weren't trying to be funny or shady or anything like that. They were like, hey, blah, 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 posted something on their community wall that you can buy subscribers for $100, blah, blah, blah. And like they had a list on their page, like I'm just paraphrasing, but they had a community post saying like, oh, isn't it crazy that you can buy subscribers, blah, blah, blah. And they were like talking, right? And they were talking their shit. And I looked at it and I was like, you know, they're talking about me, right? Because the rumor out there is that, what's up, Kimmy? The rumors out there is that I'm buying subscribers and stuff like that. So that's the rumor. And so they were talking about me and I was like, you know, they're talking about me, right? So it's still like little shots that he will throw at me from time to time. But like I said, I have no ill will towards this person. I don't know why they hate me so much. I've never done it. Well, they're under the impression that I talked about their family. AT2 would never talk about anybody's family. Now, I will talk about how you don't treat your family well, or I think that you're a subpar person, or I think you're full of shit, but I would never talk about anybody's family. So let's just make that clear. Let's make it clear. I would never talk about anybody's family. But if he feels that I did talk about his family or anything like that, I will be a man because I am. I will be a man right now, and I will say, I do apologize if you ever felt that anything was about you or your family. Let's be clear. I will apologize for that. So sometimes you do have these YouTubers that just get jealous out of nowhere. And you're just all like, wait, I thought we were cool. Like, why are you mad? Like, what's going on? And the thing with Jason Lee is that I know he was going off on Armon and shit like that, but that could have been settled with a simple fucking conversation. You know? That could have been settled with just a conversation. Thank you. I appreciate that, Aaron. It could have been settled with a simple conversation like, hey, you know, why are you talking about this? There's stuff that you don't know about this, blah, blah, blah. Can you please not report on this? It could have been solved with a simple conversation. Now, if there was a conversation like, hey, don't talk about this or don't do this, then, you know, that's between them. However, you just going on your channel and just dragging somebody and saying like, yeah, I made this much money. I was on trips. These YouTubers be begging for super chats and stuff like that. Well, you know, I am kind of against the whole begging for money or threatening to end your show if you don't get any more money. Just end your show. If you're not getting any money, just end it. You ain't got to threaten people like, oh, if you don't give me money, I'm going to threaten it. I'm going to shut off the show or whatever. But this is our full-time job. This is how we make our money. So we do. I don't expect super chats, but I do expect people to watch my show. I do expect them to like my video. I do expect them to share it. But the little super chats and stuff, it do make you feel good. I like seeing all the little colors and shit like that on my screen. I ain't gonna lie. You know what? AT2 is jealous of a YouTuber. Let me tell you who it is. Okay. I'm going to give y'all 30 seconds to guess what YouTuber that I'm jealous of. Let's do a little game. 30 seconds, okay? 30 seconds. Guess the YouTuber that I'm jealous of. Y'all ridiculous. I can't stand y'all. But Vegas did get it right. She kind of had the cheat code, but she did get it right. Here we go. Ding, 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 ding. The lead attorney. The lead attorney is, I hate you, some of y'all answers. I hate y'all answers. But ding, 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 yes. The lead attorney. I am jealous of the lead attorney. Have y'all ever watched his show and seen how many super chats this man gets? It is crazy. This man literally gets like 100, 200, 500. I don't think you can send $1,000. I never got $1,000, but they'll send him like repeated like super chats. And I don't know if he I know he gives them a shout out on his show and stuff like that. And hell, maybe the growth is really good, like, you know, giving him money, but I don't make money like that to give him 500, 600, 700. I'm like, yo, they are literally putting their mortgage. Like, some of these people are getting evicted out their home because some of these people are getting evicted out their home. They getting their cars repoed just to super chat him. I'm jealous. Like, I want me a $500, $700, $1,000 super chat, you know? And they literally are just sending super chat, super chat, super chat. I'm not the one to count people's super chats. I don't really like doing that because it's all like, that's their money and it's not coming to me. Why would I count somebody's super chat? Oh, wait, hold on. Somebody did count. Okay, thank you, Be Nice. He got 7,000. The other. Y'all, this man got 7,000 just in super chats. That is crazy. Yo, it is like, see, that's why, what Stephanie say? We locking the church doors right now. Y'all cannot escape the room until we make $1,000 tonight. Until we make it. Until we make $1,000, we are closing the doors. The doors are locked. The doors are chained. But can y'all imagine 7,000 in one stream? That's not even the ad revenue from people watching it. That's just the man. And no, they're not black women have more than black men. No, they're not black women. Palm trees, can you repeat that? I want to get the context of that, just so that I know that I'm saying it right. Because I know men, and it's men and women, but mostly men. Believe it or not, men don't really give up money like that. You know, men don't give up money for free without wanting something extra. So I'm very surprised that there are a lot of men that super chat. Most of your super chats will come from women. And it's not a particular kind or anything like that, but most of your super chats will come from women because mostly, at least for me, mostly my audience is more women driven. You know, I have more females watching my show. But men, women, children, dogs, you know, everybody is super chatting this man. Like, it is crazy, y'all. Like, he made 7,000 the other night. That is wild. Well, I guess you can't stand Lovely T TV because wait, how much she made? Whoa. Okay, so you can't. So I think you have to do $9,999. You can't do 1,000. You have to do $9,999. You know what? I never really paid attention to Lovely T. I don't watch her a lot, but I never really paid attention to her super chats. Who y'all think get more super chats, Lovely T or the lead attorney? I am convinced they are having a contest over. Yeah, I guess they want to vie for his affection and stuff like that, and so they just send hella super chats. That is crazy. No, no real. They made or Lefty, I don't know what name you want to go by. No, he made 7,000 in one video in super chats. That's what they're saying. Let's be clear. Let's repeat it. He made 7,000 in super chats. That is crazy. How much Lovely T making super chats? I'm putting these people business. I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. But how much Lovely? How many super chats? Y'all, I'm counting people's super chats because if they making that much money, damn. And mind you, the jealousy is more fun and playful. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm gonna start doing hate videos about him. No, I'm not saying that. This is more fun and playful. But damn, 7,000 though. Right, right. I know. I need a where the hell is my tie? I gotta remember if I can tie a tie around my fat ass neck. The lead attorney is going. Damn, palm trees. Yo, he be going on for like hours and hours. Yours, mine, ours. I can do this for hours. Sit and talk. I don't know the words to the song, but y'all know that song. I want to give you your flowers and some wait, what is it? Champagne showers. Always go live. That's why. Oh, okay. You think because he always goes live, that's why he gets all the super chats and stuff. Okay. Right. He got the men and the women. He very bisexual when it comes to his money. And what I mean by that is you buy, he becomes sexual. You know I'm stupid, right? Okay, some of y'all don't like him. Okay. And remember, everybody's opinion matters. Like, I have no shit. Whoever y'all like, whoever y'all don't like, that don't bother me as long as y'all like AT2. But yeah, like y'all, like they super chats be off the hook. Like, I am jealous. I ain't even gonna lie. I am jealous. Like, y'all making that much money? Yo, I should have went. Thank you for saying that. I heard he's not an active lawyer because he retired. He said that he retired. He said that he retired. Most of these lawyers go to, like, I should have went to school to be a lawyer. not so that I can actually defend the public, just so that I can be a YouTuber. But y'all, when I start my second channel, don't judge me, y'all. When I start my second channel, I'm going to lie and say that I'm a lawyer, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna reinvent myself. I'm gonna be the head attorney. That sounded better in my mind when I said that, the head attorney. I don't know if I want to be the head attorney, but y'all get the thing. Y'all get the point, right? I'm gonna come back and rebrand myself as the head attorney. No pun intended. But I'm gonna be the head attorney. I'm gonna be wearing ties and suits and shit like that. And yo, this man, he got the whole setup with the whole outfit and shit like that. Like, because Emily D. Baker, she don't look like she probably gets hella super chats and stuff like that too. Like Emily D. Baker, she probably gets like hella super chats and stuff like that. But she with her, oh shit, it ain't got no spice to it. It ain't got no flavor. With lead attorney, with him, a lot of people might not like him, but he gives us that spice. He gives us that entertainment. With Emily D. Baker, it kind of more like she's reading off a piece of paper. I mean, she does give her opinion, but I don't want to hear you just read off a piece of paper. Like, I want you to put that stank on it. Give us that flavor. We want that flavor. You don't eat top ramen plain. You mix the packet in there, right? You mix up the packet, and then you put some extra seasoning, some seasoned salt. You put a little sweet sauce on it. You put a little, you put your flavor on it. Emily D. Baker don't give me that flavor, but I know she probably makes more money than the lead attorney on YouTube. But I should have came on YouTube being a goddamn attorney. Oh, Madison, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the $9.99. Thank you for the $9.99. Thank you. But I need like at least 7,000 more. I need 6,991 more dollars.
I'm fucking broke. This ain't even my real hair.
What's up, Priscilla? Thank you for coming. But yeah, like, damn, like the YouTubers that are making hella money, those are the ones that I'm jealous of. Like, I'm not just hate, and it's not a hate where I don't want to see them do good. I want everybody to work for themselves. Isn't that the American dream, y'all? Everybody works for themselves. But then again, you got to be careful of who you work with. This circles back to the Armon and Jason Lee. You got to be careful of who you work with. Like somebody said, their relationship was probably more business than anything. I don't think that they were friends. However, I do think that there was some kind of loyalty that was supposedly supposed to be there, and it wasn't there, unfortunately. But when you lay down with dogs, what's the old school saying? What's some of my old heads out there? Whatchamacallit? What's this old school saying? When you lay down with dogs, you get fleas. When you lay down with dogs, you get fleas. And that's what happened. You got fleas because you laid down with the dog. You got to be careful who you work with. And and here's the thing. You already know how people work and what they do. You already know how people move. But let me tell you, Armon is moving right. He is moving in the right by not addressing it. Be like, oh, nobody said my name. It's whatever, nonchalant and everything like that. Whenever you come out being a hater, whenever you come out being team old, shout out to Vegas girl. Shout out to all my old heads out there. But when you come out being a hater, people will turn on you, and that's what's going on. And that's why Armon's playing the cool role. Like, oh, well, I don't know what's going on. That's how you should play it. He's very smart. Hey, Stephanie, you want to come up real quick? But I gotta. Let me see. Okay, we got about 10 minutes. If anybody want to come up and give commentary or anything, definitely you are allowed to. We love and respect everybody's opinion. Please don't yell, scream, cuss. Definitely don't cuss. Be cool, be quiet. Don't do all the extra shit. But everybody's welcome. What's up, Autumn's mom? Thank you for coming. Exactly. Exactly. All right, we got Lefty up on the screen. What's up, Lefty? How you doing?
7K in one live, AT2? 7K?
Yeah, 7K in one live.
How much is this dude doing a month, AT2?
Well, he did show how much he made like for a month. It was like 50K, like over 50K.
He don't even have 200,000 subscribers.
No. I think he almost do right?
You know what we should learn from that, AT2?
What?
It ain't about the number of people. It's about the quality of people that you're attracting.
Right. He definitely got, and maybe those people are his lawyer friends, you know, because lawyers, what they out there to do is lie to people and scam people for money. You know, that's what lawyers do. But
Jesus Christ.
he probably has high class clientele. I ain't lying about that because when I was talking to lawyers and stuff like that, once I told them I was broke, they stopped talking to me. So I ain't lying.
Oh, wow. Wow. I mean, and the dude, he's down there in Atlanta somewhere, ain't he?
I think he is in Atlanta. He could be. But yeah, he making money.
Do you think Emily Baker doing them type of number? Well, Emily Baker has almost 2-3 times the followers.
Yeah, and she was on the news and stuff like that when she was covering the Johnny Depp thing.
Oh, really?
Right. So yeah, she was like on ET or something like that, I believe. Y'all, if y'all know what thing she was on, but yeah, she was featured on TV. So she doing big time.
You know, it ain't hard to get those slots on
I love you, Stephanie.
You know, it ain't hard to get those slots, right?
Wait, how you get them slots?
You just gotta just be part of just covering the cases, and then you talk to people they all intermingle. Like I gotta be real with you.
Mm-hmm.
Story time, real quick, not to go off subject.
Oh, go ahead.
When I was covering the Jodi Arias trial, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was there with all of the media. So any media person in Phoenix, we were in the same room. There's no different. They don't separate you. They separate you when you get in the courtroom. They put me on the other side, like, back to the bus for you, buddy. And they put all the other people over here. You know what that about, you know? But
right.
It was different, and that's how I was able to be on the news and all that, because you build a relationship with them. So what they'll do is they'll just bring you on to give your opinion, you know?
Right. But I was gonna say, you gotta be in the area. You have to be in the area, and you know, they just don't put you on because you covered that case. Because of them being lawyers, they were able to control the algorithm. Like when I would go live, I would only have 50 people in the room when I was covering the Johnny Depp case, because all the lawyers were literally doing it, and it took away from like the average people, the average YouTuber.
Well, I mean, it also goes with numbers and everything too. If you got a news station that's going live, like it's gonna, you know, they got more subscribers than you. That, you know, it's just the number, you know. But I was able to. The reason why I was able to be on Nancy Grace is because one of those same people that was in the courtroom every day with me covering the Jodi Arias trial knew Nancy Grace, and when the phone call got leaked, she called me because she had my number. Hey, can you talk to Nancy Grace for me? At first, I told her, hell no. It's like, please just do me a favor. She wound up getting on air and dissing me on air. That's enough.
Right.
But, you know, it's just that simple. AT2, this media game is just not that difficult. It's just all about connections. People get where they got to go because of connections with them.
Right. She said, Emily D. Baker gets a bunch of stuff wrong. I'm going to beef with her. Yes, Stephanie, start a beef with her.
But what's Armon and Jason Lee not cool no more? Because Jason Lee was helping him out. Well,
Armon responded that nobody said on Stationhead that nobody said his name, so he's not addressing anything. Everybody still follows him. Nobody gave him a phone call, said there was a problem, so he's not addressing it. But Jason Lee was throwing his shots. You know how you throw shots at somebody, but you don't say a name?
Yeah. So at this point, it would be technically speculation, but you know who he's talking about.
Right. He said, I brought you to the table. You met Kanye. You live at the same time as me. You got 4K in the chat. I got 4K in the chat.
Well, Armon always goes lives around like the same time. Like Armon been doing this thing on YouTube, and Jason Lee goes live every Tuesday? Sometimes Tuesday, sometimes he's not consistent with it.
Yeah, and I guess that's probably what he thought. He thought like, oh, my show is at this time. How dare you? Maybe, and then also the Tiffany Haddish thing. He didn't like that he reported on Tiffany Haddish.
What?
He said, and I'm paraphrasing this, but he said, oh yeah, and I seen another YouTuber saying that Tiffany Haddish pays victims or pays person. I'm done with you. I'm done. The only YouTuber that we know that he has a connection with is Armon, right?
But is that what Armon said though?
Yeah, in Armon's title it says Tiffany Haddish pays. Hold on, let me pull up the proof.
Thank you, Come Pillow Talk with Bay.
Oh, hey, Pillow Talk, how you doing?
I'm back, baby. I'm back. Don't report me.
Oh, yeah, don't report. Yeah, don't report them. But, it says it right here. Tiffany Haddish pays off victims. That's what it said in the title.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Jason Lee feels as though, and you tell me if I'm wrong or not, AT2. I feel like Jason Lee feels like he wants to create, he thinks that he has the power to kind of muzzle people on different subjects, which I don't think Armon is muzzleable. Am I saying that's not even the word, but
right. If it was a word, it sounds like it.
You can't silence Armon because Armon's going to do his own thing, and and you got to respect him being don't block me this time.
Yeah, don't block him. Oh, and also,
she said don't block her.
Right, and also, dear Yvette, you still got hella people blocked. They said unblock them. Okay, keep going. But I think Jason Lee thinks that he has like some kind of pool or something like that. When you were doing media and stuff like that, did Jason Lee have any kind of pool or anything like that, or not at that time?
He has a big presence,
Mm-hmm.
He's doing this thing. I mean, when you get an allowance from Floyd Mayweather to kind of fund your business, you're winning. Here's the problem: both guys are winning. It's like who's the biggest house N-word is what it comes down to. It's like you're all winning with money. I don't want to say anything foul about there, Yvette, but she said something that really pissed me off the other day, talking about that I got water in my throat and that I'm going to wake up, going to the upper rooms. You drinking alcohol. Take your foul ass to the upper room.
Wait. What did you say?
Fucking drinking, dirty bitch. But she gonna talk about some Rio has water in his throat and he may end up paid one morning. Like, Jesus Christ, like, lady, I ain't say nothing about you. Like, go ahead with your dumb shit. You know what I mean? Go ahead, drink your malt liquor in your red cup.
Yo, I was alive, now I'm dead.
Like, how you gonna wish that on somebody, AT2? You know what I mean?
Yo.
Because I don't want to speak to you? And then when I get charged, I'm the bad guy.
Wait, so was this a long time ago, real, that she said this?
This was on her last live, one of her last lives that she did.
Okay, this was her last live that she did. She said this.
You remember that the bull dagger chick that was on your live?
Uh-huh.
A long time ago, that said that try to put that child pee on me.
Oh yeah.
Lisa with the hard E.
Mm.
She on there to talk about some. I'm glad you got rid of Real. I'm glad you got rid of your teeth.
So anyway, back to Armon and Jason. Go ahead and get your thoughts. Oh, and by the way, I have shorts on. I have shorts. I'm not naked. It's not my boxers or nothing. I have shorts on.
I've been in my birthday suit all month, AT2. Fuck it.
Hold on, let me take a shot. But go ahead and finish your thought before we end the show. Go ahead and give your last commentary while I take another shot.
Damn, sorry, AT2. I'm a little charged tonight. I don't think Jason Lee should take this approach with Armon, because I think that they can both benefit from each other. Jason Lee wants to do a show, AT2, and he wants to do a show bad, right?
They say he want to be Wendy, allegedly.
I can believe that he wants to be the male version of Wendy. And I think that with Armon help, he can create a significant amount of income and following on YouTube. But it's not going to work if you think that you're superior than the person that's doing well on YouTube. Armon is destroying it on YouTube. Jason Lee, you got the money. You know, you got your following from where your following comes from. But this is Armon's playground. Respect
right. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Jason Lee, when he comes out into real life and he starts doing a circuit with you in Hollywood, that's your playground. You run that game. But you can't come to his practice facility and expect to see your banners on the wall. Am I making any sense, AT2?
That makes sense. You can't. You ain't gonna see a Jason Lee poster on my wall. This my shit.
Yeah. So it's like, respect where you are, respect who the other person is, so then that way you can get where you need to go.
Right. Did you lose a little weight?
May have. I mean, remember, I had a bad gout attack, so the past 5 or 6 days, I can only drink water and tart cherry juice. I can't eat food.
Wait. What did you have?
I have gout.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you didn't know that the like past 6-7 days, I couldn't get out the bed. I had to order from DoorDash and crawl to get the food. I mean, and the only thing I had to order is water and tart cherry juice to flush it out. Can't eat no food, so I may have.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Tootie said praying for you. Yeah, definitely prayers.
Yeah, it hurt real bad. You know about gout, AT2?
Yeah, that's what you get from eating pork, right?
See, people say that, but that's not always the case. It could come from anything. It could come from stress. If I get too happy, it could come from that. If I get too sad, it could come from that. It could come from being angry. It could come from eating too much beef. It could come from eating too much broccoli, cauliflower, spinach. You know what I mean?
And also ass too.
You know,
I had to just throw a joke in there, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the show right here. But Real, go ahead and tell them your new channel and tell them not to report you.
New channel is Keeping It Real with Lefty. Please subscribe, click the bell, turn on all notifications, so when I drop a video, you can be notified. I just did a food review on that nasty ass Wingstop chicken sandwich. It was disrespectful, AT2.
Yo, them chicken sandwiches don't look like they worth a damn.
You know what the meat looked like? You remember the free chicken sandwich you get out of the freebie line in high school, AT2?
Oh, that's what it looked like.
That's what they serving us. That is what they serving us. That is what
they trying to kill us.
Citizen. But I did try Buffalo Wild Wings chicken sandwich. That was okay. It just wasn't seasoned enough. But it was a nice, cardy piece of meat.
Okay, so try the Buffalo Wild Wings one, not the Wingstop one.
No, but if you do the Wingstop one, let me just preface this. I tried lemon pepper. Maybe that wasn't for me. But I do think that the Buffalo one, because I like buffalo sauce, I just like it mild, might change my perspective. But right now, I'm just like on some, you know.
Right. And can we say something too? Stop everybody making chicken sandwiches. I don't even like chicken sandwiches like that. I think everybody and their mama trying to make a chicken sandwich because it's trendy. Like, can we stop it, please?
Yeah, the chicken sandwich wars has been going on for the past 2-3 years. I will say, from my perspective, and I'll end with this, because I know you're trying to get off. Your top three is without looking at Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is in a land of its own. You put them over there, but you got to go Popeyes, KFC. KFC has a hell of a chicken sandwich. Right?
I gotta try theirs.
And then after that, you got to go. What is that place? Wendy's, Popeyes, KFC, Wendy's, Zaxby's if you're down south. But
okay, we don't have one here. Yeah.
We don't have that. And AT2, you have You've been to Jollibee before?
No, it's actually one. There is one in the Bay Area, but like by the time, because I wanted to do like a mukbang doing Jollibee, but by the time I drive to, because it's like 3 cities over, by the time I drive there, then drive back home, I would have to do it live there. But I would like to do like a little mukbang with trying Jollibees and stuff like that. But I haven't tried it yet. I want to.
I always thought, because I went to the Philippines in 2011, and that was the first time I had Jollibee in the Philippines.
Yeah, that's where it comes from. It comes from the Philippines, Jollibees.
I will say Raising Cane has great chicken, but you got to remember AT2, and this is what doesn't put them in the chicken war. They don't have a breast. It's just strips. So you can't cheat with 3 strips on a sandwich and say it's a sandwich. When you got Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, and all these places getting the hard.
I would say that Raising Cane sauce, though, oh man, I love that sauce.
Oh, that Bojingo place? Oh, that's the worst ever. That's the worst ever.
Yeah, we don't have one of those here. I think that's East Coast.
Yeah, but
me too. I would love to go to the Philippines.
But do you have Zaxby's?
No, we don't have that. Literally, Shannon said this is right. I know we over here talking about food. I know people are like, what the hell are they talking about? But Real, thank you for coming on. I do appreciate you.
Welcome. Thank you for allowing me on. I know I've been on here a couple times, you know what I mean?
And you've been cool. You haven't terrorized people. You haven't done nothing. Like, we proud of you. We proud.
Almost relapsed.
Right. When you were talking about your vet, but we'll talk about that later. Thank you for coming on, though. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and end the show right there. I know somebody has said Wiley is on. I'm definitely going to check out Wiley's show. And then I'm going to watch The Masked Singer. Let me know if you guys watch The Masked Singer too as well. But make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. All that good stuff. I love every single one of y'all. Thank you guys for getting me to 23K. Also, this is my 1,000th video. And then if you'd like to support the channel, go ahead and drop a Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the super chats, Mary and Stephanie. I appreciate you both. I love y'all. We out of here. Deuces. Good night.